a while now, we've all known and heard that Western companies, Western politics, Western nonsense wants to worm its way into anime and manga. They have started to do it. They have pushed, they made it progressive push to do it. And unfortunately, we're going to see it rearing its ugly head here and there. My hope, however, is that, people are going to wake up to how destructive and ridiculous this whole nonsense is. And I'm just going to use the term woke and done and push back on it and not allow this to continue to infiltrate everything, because it makes no sense. The reason why we love anime and manga is because it's exciting, it's good. The reason nobody cares about comic books anymore is because it's boring crap. Boring, preachy nonsense that nobody cares about. Well, one anime studio president has come out and said that, if you decide to go down that road and do that, it's going to make everything increasingly boring, and I could not agree more. Getting to this article here from Bounding into Comics. Naruto and Bleach anime studio president rejects idea that anime should conform to Western standards. If you make animation with that in mind, it will become increasingly boring. And that's very true. That is very true. The reason why these things are so good is because they're being made for the audience that enjoys them. Not the people who just want to whine and complain about everything. Oh, this one showing too much skin. This woman too attractive. Where are all the gay people? Why is there no black person here? Why is there no... And you're like, these things have been in the medium for years, but they have been done correctly. Not the way you want it, the way they shove everything inside of them, make everything terrible, and it's all going to say, well, okay, they better love it now or else. No, that's not happening. In adding his voice to the increasing number of Japanese creatives who have found themselves unhappy with the ever-growing demands that their works be altered in order to accommodate Western socio-political standards, aka woke garbage, Anime Production Studio Period Company Limited President and CEO Michiyuki Honma has warned that should his respective medium change its core identity in order to attract overseas audiences, the results will become increasingly boring. Now, here's the thing. Here's the honest to God thing. You have to change nothing to attract overseas audiences. There's a reason that right now, manga and anime are more popular than they've ever been. There's a reason. If you change what is working and you start putting out absolute garbage that nobody cares about, you know what you're going to end up with? Absolute garbage that nobody cares about. That's it. The fans love it for what it is. We love the stories. We love the action. We love the drama. We love everything, the characters, everything that is in there. That's what we love. There was a time we used to be excited like that about Marvel and DC. That's no more. Do not go down that road and destroy yourself trying to please it. What I'm telling you, these people who are backing about these things are not audiences. They don't watch it. They don't care. They just want to destroy everything because that's all that they're good at. Honma, who during his thus far tenure at the studio has overseen the production of such anime series as Bleach, Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, Naruto, Naruto Shippuden, Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, and Kingdom, offered his thoughts on this hot topic while speaking with Japanese entertainment news outlet Comic Natalie for the Anime Studio staff-centric interview series, Anime Studio Chronicle. Okay. Eventually, turning to reflect on how popular the aforementioned Naruto trilogy has been with overseas viewers, At current, roughly 30% of Studio Pirates video games come from overseas audiences, with the trio of series and their related films being by far their best sellers. The studio boss asserted, "I am endlessly grateful to have had the opportunity to meet and produce a great work that will become a long-term series that will last for years. However, it is difficult to make a work that will be popular overseas or that will become a long-term series." To this end, Honma explained, "Of course you can aim for the top half, but if you make animation with that in mind, it will become increasingly boring. Like I'm saying, do not study these people. All you need to do is look at what they're doing to themselves, and you can clearly see it. Continue to make what you have made. Continue to increase your quality for your actual fans. You will be fine. These people care about nothing and want to destroy everything. Do not listen to them. We don't make characters smoke in order to take some series overseas," which is nonsense. Because in Boruto, the guy, I forget his name, boy, the one who was smoking plenty, they decided to change that to him drinking tea. Like, what the hell, man? You could read it in the manga. He smokes, so what you trying to tell him that because he smokes, people are somehow going to say, you know what? Let me go out there and smoke. Come on, it's animation. It's a story. His character smokes. Let him smoke. That's it. In X-Files, we had this smoking man. He used to smoke non-stop, and he somehow was still alive. But he was a character in it. But that was it. But no, you want to change this for something else. Continued, "We have to make the violence a little less violent and avoid sexy expressions." Who wants less violent stuff? Who? You sit down and you look at some of the most badass fight scenes out there. Like, if you take Demon Slayer, for instance. Take the battle in the Red Light District. That was freaking beautiful and brutal. Why would anybody not want to see that in all its glory? Why? Who wants less violent fights that are beautifully choreographed and show people actually having to overcome their limits and defeat a powerful foe? Who does not want that? And you say, avoid sexy expressions. Who doesn't like sexy women? Hell, maybe a bunch of fat, overweight, cat ladies who hate everything because all of a sudden now they have a problem with women showing even the slightest bit of sexism and being ambitious. No, a woman can be sexy and powerful. Unfortunately, but women should be empowered in their sexism. They should look good and be proud of that. Not look like whatever the hell you want them to look and then figure, well, you know, that should be okay. No. If you're a beautiful, sexy woman, you're a beautiful, sexy woman. Why would anybody not want that? What's the nonsense they're talking about? If Japanese animation is bound by such restrictions on expression, there is no way that people overseas will want to watch it. Exactly. If you take away everything that makes it fantastic, you will be left with boring crap that nobody wants to watch. That's it. You're left with boring crap that nobody wants to watch. Drawing his thoughts to a close, Honma ultimately affirmed, "Works that are a hit in Japan are also a hit overseas." Oh yes, they are. "I believe that we must not make the mistake of approaching anime production in the wrong way." Very well said, sir. Very well said. As noted above, Honma is thankfully far from the first Japanese creator to speak out against the ongoing attempt by Western audiences to force the Eastern countries' various entertainment mediums to appeal to their own tastes and sensibilities. Yes, because they have to force their shit on everything and destroy everything and sit there smiling about it. Right, they go on about, okay, as during an April interview with video game news outlet Automation, if he was taking care not let your series identity become westernized, current Mana series producer Masaru Oyamada declared, I think the visuals of the Mana games are a distinctive characteristic. Therefore, it is best to deliver the game based on the developer's creative vision. For example, there are many different types of characters in the Mana series, he said. I think the fun of the game is encountering this mysterious world and its inhabitants, and because of that, we don't have a strong focus on a particular audience. However, we do work on the game while bearing in mind that the Mana series is loved by fans from all over the world. Yeah. So they talk about a few other stuff, but I think I've covered the main point of what it is I was trying to deal with. And I mean, let's wrap up by saying this as simply as possible. Leave what is good alone. It's not broken. It doesn't need to be fixed. If you are going to be translating something into for Western audiences and you have to make certain changes, let's say to the language in a way that, something said in Japanese may not translate well into English at a certain medium, there could be slight alterations like that. Yes, no problem. But you see, wanting to remove the beauty, the beautifulness of the violent fights and all that sort of stuff and making women less attractive, yes, I'm talking to you, Pokemon, and going out of your way to just destroy everything to please a bunch of people who don't care to watch anything. It's really mind-boggling to me. These people have no interest in anything that you're doing. Literally none. Literally none. They don't support it, they don't buy it, they don't love it, they're not fans of it. But they will go hell and high water to destroy it simply because, as far as they're concerned, they will, if they can't be driving the ship, they'll crash it and let everybody sink to the bottom. That's what they want. Your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.